What's up guys, welcome back to another video here on the channel. First, they came for Tory Lanez and I stayed silent because I was not a Tory Lanez fan. Then they came for Quavo and I stayed silent because I was not a Quavo fan. And then they came for me and there was no one left to speak for me. Nah, it's all jokes. So lately, there has been a lot of drama between Quavo and Saweetie because they're the most recent high profile celebrities to break up. And people just love it when celebrities break up for some reason, especially when it gets ugly. But today, we're going to be talking about the recent drama between Saweetie and Quavo and how people are alleging that Quavo beat up Saweetie on some Chris Breezy type shit. But after watching and going over the footage, I can 100% safely say that Quavo is an innocent man. But they're still blaming Quavo and saying that it's all his fault for even instigating this whole situation in the first place. I'm not going to be going in on some red pill rant, but what I am going to say is this. Women love to be the victim in every case, and that's all I'm going to be saying. But enough of that. And well guys, in that case, I'll be showing you the video and going over it and explaining why Quavo is safe and an innocent person. At least from this video at least, because this video doesn't even give us the full story. It just gives us a part of the story. Because it did look like there was already something going on between them before this footage. Like, we don't know the context that led up to this. We don't know the whole story, what happened before, or even what happened after. And it's very unfortunate that there's no audio in this video, because somehow we can send spaceships and rovers to Mars, but for some reason, we still can't make elevator cameras include audio? Like, what? But whatever. Let's just break down this video, right? So first off, from what it looks like Saweetie tried to hit Quavo, but Quavo dodged it. But for some reason, all these news outlets and media sites aren't reporting about that, right? Women can just really just swing at us, hit us, scratch us, slap us, do whatever, physically assault us, and we as men will just have to sit there and take it, because God forbid if Quavo ever retaliated, his career would have been over. And I mean over. Just imagine if Quavo did fight back at her, everyone and their moms, and I mean everyone, would be crucifying him for even putting his hands on a female, regardless if it was self-defense or not. Okay, so we see that there's a case that says Call of Duty on it, right? It's sitting there in the elevator, and presumably we can say that it's most likely a gaming console, either a PlayStation or an Xbox, and my boy Quavo here is just trying to play some games when he gets back to his crib, right? And then here you have Saweetie taking the case out of the elevator and presumably trying to throw it and most likely trying to destroy it as well. And then you have Quavo trying to stop her. Right here, it just looks like he was holding up his belongings in the elevator to leave, and for some reason, Saweetie was trying to stop that. And imagine if that Call of Duty case was something else, right? Imagine if that was something that was very special to Quavo, something that had a lot of sentimental value to him. I don't know his family situation, but imagine if that was something that a dead relative gave to him, and that was the last thing he ever got from them. And then you have your significant other wanting to throw it around and destroy it. I think Quavo handled the situation pretty well, but what would have been the best course of action? I really don't know the answer to that, and the answer is probably going to vary from person to person. Like, yeah, some people say you should never lay hands on a woman, and then you have other people saying equal rights equals equal fights. But all these feminists are pushing for women being equal to men nowadays, but they still won't take Quavo's side in this. Why is that, I wonder? He even tries to stop her from trying to throw the case, at least from what I'm seeing. They get into this scuffle, fighting for control over the case. Saweetie gets banged into the elevator railing, she falls down, and Quavo finally gets control and secures the case, right? And then they both calm down. Presumably Quavo is talking to her, but we can't really tell because his back is turned against the camera. But they both cool off, and the fight is essentially over after Quavo wins and Saweetie tumbles to the ground. And Quavo even looks back to check up on her, and he even spots the security camera and is smart enough to not touch her afterwards. And then they get to their floor where they're going, and then the video is pretty much over after that. I don't think there's any footage of the aftermath. And nowhere in this video, unless I'm blind, did I ever see Quavo hit her or even attempt to hit her. I mean, did you guys see that? I mean, yes, they did wrestle a bit, but Quavo never struck her. Now, if he struck her back when they got back to their apartment or room or whatever is a whole different story, but there's no footage of that. So it is safe to say that Quavo is an innocent man. And it is honestly disgusting that people are running with this narrative that Quavo hits women, because that stuff is career ruining, let alone career damaging. Like, you really have to look at this stuff from a logical standpoint, and like not take any sides at first. And these news outlets have it all twisted, protecting Saweetie even when she's in the wrong, calling Quavo an abuser and whatnot. But not for real. They really did try to do my man Quavo dirty, just like they did Tory Lanez. I don't know, man, because if Tory really did shoot Megan Thee Stallion, why wasn't he arrested right then and there when the cops first showed up? It'd make no sense for the police to let Tory go when he literally shot someone. I mean, what's the update on that whole situation anyways? I really should be looking at the updates. But I think this just really goes to show why y'all gotta be careful out there. This type of stuff can literally happen to anyone and can literally ruin lives. Where a woman accuses you of being an abuser and whatnot. And I mean, just look at Johnny Depp in that whole divorce with Amber Heard situation. His reputation still hasn't recovered because of the situation. Yeah, that's it from me for today, guys. Let me know what you guys think about this whole Quavo versus Saweetie situation. Are you on Quavo's side? Are you on Saweetie's side? And thank you all so much for watching. If you enjoy the content, make sure to leave a like and subscribe to the channel. Make sure to watch my last video too if you missed it. And also follow me on Twitter at Spolt if you guys want to keep up with me. And as always, thank you guys so much for watching. Peace out.